At this point, even Pep Guardiola can never save Manchester United, man. This team is so trash right now. I mean, they said Cristiano Ronaldo was the problem, and when Ronaldo left United, they got worse. They said Jose Mourinho was the problem, and when he left, they got worse. Now, recently, they said, especially United fans, Andre Onana is the problem. Take out Onana. But what has happened, man? The so-called better keeper has conceded 3 goals against Manchester City in the Manchester derby, fam. Horribly conceding 3 goals, man. It's not, I mean, this guy could not save a single shot to save his life. Beautiful performance from Erling Haaland. I mean, the form he had in the international break, banged in 5 goals for Norway. And getting into the derby on Sunday, 2 beautiful goals. And man, the first goal, let's talk about the first goal in this game. I mean, when you look at the Manchester United lineup for this game, man, you think these guys are going to cook. I mean, Matheus Cunha was absent, but I don't know if that's enough reason for Ruben Amorim and the boys to not score in this game, man. I mean, you had Buemo, there's Fernandes. I mean, everyone, Amad Diallo started in this game. Pep Guardiola, he has 6 points right now from 4 games. That is so unlike Pep. But the first goal, man, beautiful assist was cooked by Doku. I don't understand what the United defenders are doing in the box, fam. Doku literally ran past you guys easily, and there was absolutely no defender to stop the kid. And he whipped in a cross, and that found Phil Foden, who buried the goal for Manchester City's first goal of the game, man. United were absolutely shattered. And when you look at the first minutes, I feel like they started the game pretty well. But as the minutes progressed, I mean, this team they went back to default settings, man. They absolutely went back to default settings, especially when United conceded the first goal. Bro, Pep Guardiola in this game, I think he had everything figured out perfectly. And Haaland, man, what a second goal. What a beautiful goal from Erling Haaland. 2 goals for Haaland in this game. Ruben Amorim was absolutely murdered and brutalized in this game, man. Like, when I look at this United side, I have so much that I can say, so much that I can criticize. But, bro, it's basically what we've been doing the whole of last season. And there's absolutely no change in this team, man. Even if Pep Guardiola is signed as the new manager of this team is only going to get worse. I mean, there's a new squad, new players. Ruben Amorim has sold the so-called lazy players in the likes of Garnacho and the rest. But still, this team is still ass, man. So what exactly do they have to do? But fam, let's forget about United and talk about Liverpool. Liverpool versus Burnley was a masterclass, man. I mean, that Burnley's manager came up in this game with a masterclass of a defensive system. This guy basically played a 5-4-1 formation, man. And it worked to perfection. Throughout the game, Liverpool couldn't get a goal, man. They struggled, shots on target, shots off target. They pressed, man. They were up high up in the pitch trying to get a goal. But at the last minute of the game, things absolutely changed for Liverpool, who played, I mean, they got all their points in the first 3 games. And this 4th game, man, did not disappoint in the last minute of the game. Handball in the box for the Burnley defender, and a penalty was awarded to Mohamed Salah. And man, you already know this was a crucial one, and Salah could not afford to miss. Beautifully buried the ball in the back of the net and gave Liverpool the 3 points, man. Which means Liverpool is on top of the Premier League table. That is absolutely brilliant, man. 4 wins from 4 games played. 12 points backed for Arne Slot and his boys, man. And let's talk about the Arsenal game. Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest, man. This was at home, and I feel like Nottingham Forest had absolutely no chance in this game, man. Arsenal disgraced these guys at the Emirates, man. Victor Gyokeres scores again. Arsenal fans are really hoping this guy produces in the team. It's absolutely not disappointing them. But Victor Gyokeres in this game was not the main man, as Zubimendi took the show, man. He stole the show. What a beautiful volley to give Arsenal their first goal, man. From that corner kick, he beautifully buried it immediately from that volley, man. World class from outside the box, man. How many times do we get to see goals like that? That is so different from a different planet, man. And you could think this was enough he did in the game. He actually went to score in the last minute or the last goal of the game after the gyokeres goal. Arsenal was so cruising, man. They just had everything figured out from the defense to the attack. And Arsenal, man, I think these guys really have a big chance to win the league this season. It feels like Arteta finally found the missing pieces he's been looking for. I mean, with players like Thomas Partey leaving the team and him replacing him with players like Zubimendi, I mean, Arsenal has also been craving for a very key, important striker, and they got that striker in Gyokeres. And every other player they've signed, be it Eze from Crystal Palace, man, they just have everything figured out, man. With Madueke from Chelsea, man, let's see how this team goes throughout the season. And let me take you guys all the way to Brentford. They played a game against Chelsea, and man, this game was absolutely insane as well. Garnacho is a new Chelsea man, and a lot of fans were hoping he could produce for this game, but he was actually mid, man. Garnacho's performance in this game was dog shit, fam. But Brentford got the first goal in this game, and things were not really looking well for Enzo Maresca. But the man came back in the game. He did a few tactical changes. He did a few substitutions, and the first half ended 1-0. Brentford was leading. But in the second half, Maresca did a couple of changes that maybe, man, pushed the momentum for Chelsea to get the goal. They were pressing up high up in the pitch. And then Cole Palmer came up. When Cole Palmer came up, man, you know, it's a dangerous thing, man, the cold guy. And he immediately, you could feel his impact from the very minute he came on. And throughout the first few minutes he played, he got the equalizer for Chelsea, man. From a João Pedro assist, I mean, he was just battling in the box with that defender, and luckily for him, he placed the ball perfectly for Cole Palmer to finish it beautifully into the back of the net. And what a beautiful goal from Chelsea. But then things went south as well for Brentford as they got the second goal. What a worldie from Caicedo to get the goal at 2-1. Bro, this goal is kind of similar to the Zubimendi's goal for Arsenal. I mean, it's volleys on volleys upon volleys, man. I mean, Chelsea was so glad they thought they actually won it at the 85th minute. But with a few minutes left to go in the game, Brentford actually got a goal. And I think this was absolutely a nightmare for Enzo Maresca to see. Because what are his defenders doing, man? You are in the last minutes of the game, an away game in one of your toughest games of the season, and all you had to do was just one job, man. Block and mark every single Brentford in that box. And I could blame Garnacho for this. He's not really a defender, but I expect him to actually have some instinct to cover up a man when he sees him wide open. And you could see that he could actually do better. He had a Brentford player behind him, and that guy went on to score the equalizer for Brentford at the last minute. I mean, costing Chelsea the 2 more points in this game. I mean, they only managed to pick a point, and they would have done better, man. And let's talk about Tottenham, man. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way, no flipping way. West Ham were just battered at home by Tottenham 3-0, man. I mean, Graham Potter had this completely wrong in this game. Like, what is this in the name of a performance? Tottenham, man, I mean, with the new manager, Thomas Frank, everything looks to be working perfectly for this team. They are better, way better than I've seen. I've not seen a Tottenham side this good. I mean, since the years of Hurricane. I mean, many seasons ago. But these guys, offensively, defensively, with that Christian Romero, maestro, new captain and cooking, he actually got an assist in this game. But before his assist, man, Tottenham's first goal came from Salah, and what a beautiful header that was from the corner, from that corner kick, and to give Tottenham the lead. I mean, I feel like after this goal, man, West Ham had nothing to do in this game anymore, because after this goal, Tottenham were just pressing more and looking for more and more goals, and things actually got worse for West Ham when they were awarded a red card. I mean, with a 10-man West Ham, there's absolutely nothing they could do against Tottenham except to concede more goals. And that is when the second goal came from Christian Romero. What an assist from that back line to find Bergvall. I mean, this was Bergvall's first Premier League goal. And what a goal, man. What a brilliant goal. I mean, that header was world class. The way he timed his run, I could watch that goal all day. And as if that was not enough, Tottenham actually buried the third goal that came. I mean, Bergvall scored the second, and he actually went further to assist the third goal. Tricky dribbling in the box, and Tottenham actually killed it, man. He buried it. They buried it. They annihilated West Ham. And what is more impressive is that this was away from home, fam. Like, what is Graham Potter doing? I mean, if you are to lose in such a manner, I mean, maybe let's just leave it at 2-0, man. I mean, this is at home. The fans are flooded everywhere, left to right, and all you could give them was at least a draw. Or if you were to lose, just leave it at 2-0, man. I mean, when it gets to 3, I mean, there's questions, man. Like, we start asking questions about how you're gonna perform throughout the season. This is so unacceptable, man. If I were a West Ham fan, if I were a fan of this West Ham side, bro, I'll absolutely make sure I find Graham Potter and make sure he's whipped 50 times, man, in his back. Like, this was absolutely absurd, man. And if I am Graham Potter, man, if I were Graham Potter, I'll make sure every single player that played this game, all of them, including Paqueta, man, they are going to do 2,000 push-ups in that locker room. Straight, non-stop. Because this performance was not a Premier League level performance, man. At home, that was absolutely mental, brutal, and unbearable, man. I mean, they basically played like Manchester United, fam. And bro, I'm sorry, I keep going back to the United game. It's absolutely horrendous to see that side, man. Like I said, there's absolutely nothing that can be done to save this United side. They are gonna be trash for the next season, for the season after that, and many seasons to come, man. There's basically no change. With the new manager, the new signings, the new everything, the new goalkeeper. I mean, they said Onana was bad, but this guy, bro, this guy could not save a single shot to save his mother's life, man. Like, what is this? Bro, that was my Premier League recap for the top, for the Big Six. Everybody knows the Big Six, and I had to just lay this one out, man. But a lot of surprising things looking at the Premier League table right now. I mean, come on, it's Arsenal's destiny to be in the second position, but hopefully at the end of this season, it's going to switch to the first position. But it's funny, but let's see how it goes. Tottenham at the third position on the table with 9 points, as well as Bournemouth, 9 points. The fifth is Chelsea with 8 points. And deep down, we got Manchester City with 6 points. 6 points from 4 games, man. That is so unlike Pep Guardiola, man. And again, further down, or at the bottom of the table, like as usual, man, we have Manchester United, 4 points from 4 games, guys. 4 points from 4 games. You lost 1, you drew 1, you won 1, and you lost another 1. And I'm telling you, in their next game, they're going to lose again. But fam, that was my wrap-up for the Premier League match week 4 or match day 4. I mean, drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. What surprised you in this match week? If you did like the video, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, it's your boy Incredible James. Peace.